Okay, now that we've got Joe entered into the goalie profile, we're going to add a game for Joe to play in today. And we're going to do that by looking over at the far left-hand side of the screen, and you see a Games button with the goalie stick on it. So let's go ahead and touch Games over on the far left, and that's going to bring up our game screen. You can see there are several games already in the system. Those are represented by the white banners. But for today, we're going to add a new game, and that's going to be done by touching the Add Game banner on the top left. So go ahead and touch that, and that'll bring up this menu on the left-hand side. And the first thing we'll do is add the goalie who's playing today, and there's Joe down at the bottom of the screen there. We can also add a new goalie if we want to do that, though. But for today, let's just get Joe in the game. Today's date. We're going to say we're doing this for a game that's playing today, although if you want to prepare for future games, populate the system before you're there, you can use future games, something like that. Or if you're, say, watching video from a past game, you can go back in time and enter that in. But for today, let's just say we're tracking a game that's taking place today. The next thing we'll do is we'll add the team that Joe's playing for. It's Jones High School, the one that we entered into his profile, although we can certainly track other teams that Joe's playing for, say his club team. But for today, let's just add Jones High School, and then we're going to add an opponent. Again, you see a couple of opponents already in there, but we're going to add a new opponent today by clicking the top gray bar, Add Opponent Team. We'll add a name. We'll say they're playing the Kings, that it's a high school varsity game. Click Done. Again, if we want to track different types of teams, we can do schools or clubs, but today it's a school game. And then down at the bottom, you also see if we want to add a skill level. That's primarily for youth teams, A, B, and C, and certainly not applicable for a high school varsity. So we'll go ahead and click Done. And then we've got all the attributes for our opponent team in the system. Go ahead and click Save when you're done. We find out we've been successful. And then there it is down at the bottom, Kings. So add that to the profile, and then you see Kings and the opponent team. And now we're going to add some of the attributes for the game itself. We'll say we're playing at an away location. The surface is turf. We're not going to track missed shots today. The weather is cloudy. The temperature is cool. And lastly, our game is being played in the afternoon. Once you've got all those parameters in place, go ahead and hit Save down at the bottom. And there you see that our game has been successful in being created. Go ahead and hit OK. And there's our game right there with the new banner up in the upper left-hand corner. Jones High School versus the Kings.